Hello everybody, I'm back with another card using the Costume Party by Lawn Fawn for my 2017 Halloween card series. So I'd shown you that I had cut all of these out with my scan and cut, but I thought I would put in this little piece. This is Lila. She's actually sitting in the chair beside me and she could not figure out what was making that noise, and she was watching the scan and cut the images until she got nervous and ran away. So I hope you enjoyed that little clip. She doesn't make an appearance as much as Piper does, but I'm just showing you there all of my little images cut out. And the card I'm going to make today is going to have a brick background. Again, if you saw the one that I did with the Simon Says stamp trick or treat set, I used more of a red combination. I'm using black soot distress oxide ink to just have a little bit of a brick background, and I did use distress oxide to create a black piece of paper and distressed it with some water, and I'm going to cut out the window with the Lawn Fawn window die. Now I'm just making the background for behind the window. My idea for this card was that the trick-or-treaters have come home from their night of trick-or-treating and are now inside when it's dark out and they're looking through their candy. So here I'm just inking the edges of my card base. I wanted there to be a black edge showing when I put the white panel on top of the card base. So now I'm just going to take out the window pane pieces. I'm going to leave the top part of the window as is. I'm not going to take out those pieces. And here you can see this is like the lights on the inside, so all you can see is the bright light because it's so dark out by this time of the night. I hope that makes sense. So I'm just going to adhere that down, and I want to make sure all those little die cut pieces stay in place, so I use my ATG gun for that. And then before I put the back panel on, I want to get my little trick-or-treaters into place, and so I'm going to put them in so it's like they're, I don't know, I kind of envisioned them kind of when we used to get home from trick-or-treating when I was really young. We'd sit in front of the TV, kind of look through our candy, our parents would go through it, so that's what I was envisioning. So the little pumpkin is going to be holding some candy, the witch is going to have a chocolate bar, and I'm just going to put a little glue here so that I can get that candy down easily. And then I'll adhere this panel to the yellow piece that I used the distress ink on. So I'm just going to add a little bit more adhesive here so that will stick nicely. So I think that turned out really cute. Very simple card design, but I think it gives just a different aspect of a Halloween tradition that you would normally have. So I'm just going to adhere the panel now to my card base and get that down. Piper's just playing with one of her toys here, if you can hear her in the background. So now I'm going to adhere the window on, and then I'm going to stamp the sentiment on the front of the card. So I'm going to use my stamping tool for this because I want to make sure that I can stamp it a couple times if I need to. I want to make sure that it's going to be a clean, crisp black image because it will be over top of the black brick a little bit. So I'm going to stamp that once, and as you can see, you can't see it well enough, so I'm going to stamp it another time, and I did stamp it one more time. I just edited that piece out. So now I'm going to work on the inside of the card. So the front says, "Hope your Halloween is," and then I'm going to use the word "sweet" on the inside in black. And then I'm going to use the carrot dye ink from Lawn Fawn. It's a mini cube dye ink. And I'm going to stamp "Trick or Treat" below the sweet because the kids had collected candy. So I just thought that that would be a natural fit for a sentiment on the inside. And to finish off that card, I'm going to adhere a little chocolate bar near the sentiment, just because I had so many of these little accessories left over. And then I'm using this orange heart enamel dot from Recollections, and I'm going to put it, there was already a heart on that piece of the window, so I just put it over top just to give it a little bit of something extra. And then to finish off the card, I'm using glossy accents in all 4 of the window panes. I just spared you watching me do that, but that's what the finished card looks like. So thank you all for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this card and have found some inspiration to make some Halloween cards this year. Have a great day, and I'll see you all really soon. Bye!